Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for general disturbance. This is a Conqueror Gun Carriage, Tier 10 British SPG. This one's located on the north spawn of Cliff, and it's under the command of a fingernail clipping, and it's a 2 replay video.
The only person who can harm Chuck Norris is me, Chuck Norris.
And he's got Chuck Norris as his commander, so it should be a good replay. Okay, 7.2 inch howitzer, main armament. Well, actually 9.2 inch howitzer. Better get it right. And it's capable of doing 1000 alpha, 59 millimeters of pin, and 11.6 meters on the burst radius, between 13.2 and 33 seconds of stun. He's loaded, he's ready to shoot. In fact, he's using the extra HE, but his first shot missed. The non-stun HE is 1350 and 74 millimeters of pen, but it's got a much shorter blast radius. It's only 6 meters. So really, ideally, he needs to be incredibly accurate to make that one work. But if it is accurate, then it can hammer the enemy. He does have the option as well, armor piercing, 720 alpha, 370 millimeters of pen though. Okay, now he's got some enemies to shoot at. We get a manticore. Still not shooting though. Rounds out. Now he should hit. Oh, went long. Oh dear. You can see what he was trying to do. He was trying to catch those guys as they went out to poke on the bottom of the donut, or the west side of the donut. And unfortunately, he actually, instead of catching them, he just hit the bottom. Okay, let's see what he can do. Teasing it over the line at the moment on the 430. Fires out. Direct hit. 357, and he got some stun assist off that one as well. Now he's doing what some other players have actually done, is hug the wall on the side there, or hug the plateau you might say, to try and avoid counter battery. We've just spotted where the enemy Arty is firing from. There's 2 enemy Artys. They've got a batch up 155-58 and a T92 HMC. One of them's actually in the corner. The other one, well, that must be the batch at 155-58. He's just firing in, and we're just firing around back at him. Okay, he's hugging the wall again. Just after he fires, he pulls back into his normal position to, well, shoot. Kind of encourages the enemy to shoot the firing spot rather than where he actually is. Not that I would actually like to do it, because doing what he's doing could actually be quite dangerous to him if the enemy works it out. Okay, he's going for the object 430. I think he's going for the cranbar now, actually. Well, he gets it between the 2 of them and picks damage off both. One of the reasons why a lot of players actually go to these positions on the west side of the map is because, of course, you can hit these enemy tanks as they're trying to get up this area of the donut. He's loading a stun round, and rounds out straight away. Now, we don't know if that did any damage, but I suspect it probably did. The enemy hasn't tried to counter battery him at the moment, and that could be because the enemy's actually busily hitting our tanks. You can see where he's aiming them. He's going after the Badger at the moment, or one of them is. And we've got some targets of our own, including a Yaoru. Mind up, and rounds out. Here we go. pulled away from that firing position again. I'm not so certain this is a very good idea because you're not that far away from where you actually shot every time you pull away. Okay, there are several enemy tanks now on the donut, and they are being attacked, so now might be the moment to actually put a shell in, but again, he's gone after the Jaegeru. He is getting stun assist, that's the benefit. Okay, enemy tanks on the move. Does have a long reload. 44.7 seconds is the standard reload. Fingernail clipping's got 34.83. Rounds out straight away. That's better. 342, that's a good hit. Not penetrating, but it is good. And the 705's gone. So he's gone back to the Jaegerus. Plural, actually, because there's more than one of them. And one of them's just gone down, so he's going to go after the other one now. Well, it's the same ones he was going for. Still got plenty of hit points. Lined up, rounds out, and this time... Again, it just goes too long. RNG says no, and he doesn't get it. But we did get the stun assist because he got taken out whilst he was stunned. And so we've got a massive amount of stun assist now. And they've just lost one of their Artys, the T92. He was spotted. So somebody practicing what Simpson does. Not sure it was Simpson. He normally doesn't use an anonymizer. Okay, we've got a leopard. We could probably splash him to death. He just received a round from the 261, but he knows somebody's coming up behind him, and he may make a move. Oh, no. T100LT got him in the end. Okay, 268 version 5 takes a hit. 325 goes down. We pick up the stun assist off that one too, and that's the end of the first game. Well, the first game yielded a first-class tanker, as well as a bruiser medal, and also a Confederate. He's supposed to get 5 critical hits to get a bruiser. In fact, he actually got 9. And the Confederate, well, every tank he hit counted towards that because he didn't get a single kill, but that does help in getting a Confederate. Win ace of 2,075, which is good or very good. Let's have a look at team score. Well, it didn't get the highest damage. That actually went to the Object 268 version 5 on the enemy team with 5,848. Second highest damage, the T57 Heavy, 5,068. And third highest damage was one of our Jaegers with 4,649. When it came to, it came to fingernail clipping, he got 2,707 hit points of damage, but of course he did get the Confederate. When it came to kills, we can see the high scorer, the T57 Heavy, the Object 277. T57 got 4 kills, 277 got 3 kills, everyone else only got 1 kill. And I'm afraid, yes, the fingernail clipping didn't get a single kill, but again, it does help him. And when it came to base XP, he's third because the T57 Heavy got 1,062, the only player to get over 1,000, 994 to the T100LT, 892 to fingernail clipping. He fired 11 rounds, got 3 direct hits, no penetrations, but 11 splash. Damage 2,707 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 7 of the enemy, didn't get any kills, but he got 2,699 hit points of stun assist off 11 stuns, and that was enough for a first-class tanker. 34,968 credits profit from the game, and he also took away 32 bombs, 25 for achievement and 7 for this being tier 10, and 2,676 experience points out of the game as well. So not bad for the first game. Let's have a look at the second one. Second game is in the M53, M55. We're on the east spawn of Sand River, and it's the tier 9 American SPG in a tier 10 game. The Arty made from the pattern tank very efficiently and effectively. Used by quite a few nations: Belgium, Turkey, Spain, West Germany, Taiwan. Aiming downrange straight away to... Ideally, you should look as far as the ELC M90 can see. So he's probably going to be the first one to spot the enemy as he comes up that ramp. Okay, somebody coming up the south. That was just a quick scout and pull back. Probably picked up quite a few spots on that first one. Okay, now we've got some nice targets. And yes, somebody did come up the ramp, and it was a TS5. Oh, and that one landed well short of the target. Standard reload for this Arty is 40.27 seconds. Fingernails got 31.48. Okay, ready to go. Rounds out. Looks good. Yep.
That was close.
Managed to get both of them at the same time. Looking at the map at the moment, yeah, I was just about to say it, that Foch was in a very precarious position. He was actually very, very close to the LTTB. And of course, being as his gun is doesn't have a turret, he was in a position where he was likely to get hit. But the LTTB is motoring around quite a lot. Okay, 7032 lined up, but is he going to shoot? Rounds out. It was close, but only 129. I think I can understand what fingernail clipping is doing at the moment, trying to relocate over this side. He's favouring his attack on the enemy to the south. Going for the 7032 again, but oh, TS54. Rounds out. Bit late, but our Leopard 1's in a very dangerous state at the moment. He's backing away, but I don't think there's anywhere to go except over the edge. Oh, he's certainly taking hit points, but he got a nice shot in there. But I'm afraid our Leopard is being, well, he's being completely trashed. And he'll go down very shortly. He's dropped into the other area, into the dip, and the 703's gone in there to kill him. He got the 703 instead. We're trying to hit the TS-54. Oh, lovely shot that. Got the rear of the T-54, stopped the Leopard from being killed. But the enemy, well, they still have a one tank advantage and a massive advantage in hit points. Yes, our team has been, well, losing and draining their hit points into the enemy. And although they still have guns, it looks to me like the enemy is, well, using their hit points to their advantage now. Rounds out the shaft. Good hit. Solid hit, that one. Got stun assist as well. But our BK goes down. At this moment in time, you'd think he would actually travel south to get away from the enemies who are getting very close to the cap period, but there's nowhere he can go. Even if he does go down to the south, he'll probably get spotted as he's relocating. The Vickers goes. Can he get a shot in the Shah? Rounds out. And he gets him. He takes out the Shah, but that Object 277 is still there. The numbers are even now, but the enemy still has that advantage on hit points. In fact, we only have half of their hit points, or less than half. I think this is not going to end well, and the 277's met the A phase 1. Now, can we drop a shell in there to help? He's hunting around. Okay, Tornvan. Not the target I would have picked, but he fires at him, gets a hit. It's difficult to get a shell on that 277. He's down in the dip, and the rocks are actually blocking the shot. The SMV-CC-67's very close. He's almost firing it up over the lip, and if he does fire, he'll probably get spotted. But he's only a second or so away from firing. Oh, lovely shot. At least he got that kill as well. 3 kills now for a fingernail clipping. But it's getting kind of desperate, and the enemy, well, that Hori 3 and the 121B could drop in at any moment. We just lost the A phase 1. The Leopard came back, but he's got a Tornvan up his rear, and we've only got 2 rounds of the stun HE left. And there goes the Leopard. So we're having to escape, and we're going to get spotted. Yep, we've been spotted. Take 1 round from the 121. We've got enemy behind us, enemy in front of us, and there's only 3 left on our team. I reckon we're probably not going to survive very much longer. Best thing we can do is set up to ambush one of the enemy, get a shotgun before we die. Tornvan's going to see us. Well, he managed to get away with that without being spotted, but will be momentarily. There's only 2 left on our team now. And the ELC, well, he's not going to be able to do much. Well, we know where to place the shell, but unfortunately at the moment we're staring to the north. Okay, he's turned. He can get a reset on the 277. Okay, lined up and rounds out. Gets a reset. I think the ELC is also trying to do the necessary. Tornvan's coming our way. We've got 1 shell left of the stun HE. They look like they're actually going to give us another shell. Well, it's another reset. there's potential for a defender medal, and he's going to move a little further up the river valley because, well, why not? They've only got one in the cap. It's obviously no cap kill all. Hori 3 chasing us up the valley, the riverbed. Okay, we're loaded. We're going to get another shell. Or we're going to put it into the Hori. There he is. I think you need to do this one manually, but... Oh, he got it! And in fact, it looked like the ELC managed to get a fire. Oh, he's being very, very evasive.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
Oh, well. Not a lot we can do about that degree of penetration. Well, at least the ELC escaped, but we have lost the game. Here's the second replay, and that was a second-class tanker for a fingernail clipping in the M53 M55. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he managed to get 11 in this one. And he did get a Defender medal for resetting the cap at least enough times to get 70 defense points. And his win rate was, well, 3,540, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage. That went to the Hori 3 with 5,864 hit points. And he picked up a high caliber and steel wall. Second highest damage went to the level 1 on our team with 4,984. He got a Confederate. And the third highest damage, well, that went to the Borsig on our team with 3,849. And of course, we've got the Defender medal for fingernail clipping with 2,702. When it came to kills, it was actually the Object 277. He got 5 kills. 3 kills went to the Hori 3 and also to the ELC Evan 90 and also to fingernail clipping. And when it came to base XP, it's the Hori 3 with 1,038, the only player to get over 1,000 base. 903 went to the Torfan, 879 to the Object 277. And we can see the fingernail only got 491 from this one. He fired 13 rounds, got 6 direct hits, none of them penetrated, but he did get 11 splash, 2,702, of which 2,263 were at more than 300 meters. 2 hits received, both penetrations, I'm afraid. 7 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, and 1,206 hit points of stun assist off 8 stuns. He also got 71 defense points, so only just qualified for the Defender, but it was a good performance nonetheless that he managed to get 3 kills. He lost 10,274 credits on a free-to-play account out of that one, and 783 experience points taken away. He said he liked this replay. Well, he was fighting and changing position, but sadly in the end, it just didn't work out. I think his teammates just left too many flanks open, and the enemy pushed on south, and it seemed to work for them. And then they pushed on the north, and they managed to get in through the back door. So there you go. First in replay with the Conqueror Gun Carriage, he gets, well, he didn't get that many direct hits, but he certainly picked up a first class. But then on the second replay, unfortunately, it just didn't work out. Hope you enjoyed both those replays. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment down below. And thank you for watching.